Hey there, I'm Elisa Wadsworth, and I just wanted to do a video log on what I am doing. In January of this year, I found a lump in my breast, and it scared me to death. I panicked and thought about all the worst things that I could think of about what my kids would do if I wasn't around anymore, and oh, all the terrible thoughts that go through your mind when you think that you might not live for very long. And it confused me because I'm usually pretty health conscious, and I watch what I eat and I exercise and I do all the right things, and just I still had this lump, and I went to a nutritionist who said, eat this yeast-free diet and it'll get rid of this fungus that is usually the cause of cancer. So I started doing that, and I went to a regular practitioner, and they found enlarged lymph nodes and more things that made it really scary. And I went and had a mammogram done, and they said they found some scary tissue, so they wanted me to come back and have a biopsy. And so this all happened, it was about 2 months, because you have to wait for appointments, and you have to go through hoops to find out what this thing is, and the whole time you're just sure it's gonna kill you. And so for those couple of months I ate a cancer diet, which was no sugar, because sugars feed cancer, and I was distilling my water and not going swimming in chlorinated water and not eating meat and anything I could find that said, this is what people eat when they have cancer. This will help you not have this. And then plus I was taking supplements and to get rid of this fungus. And I went in for the biopsy, and they said, this is going to hurt a lot. And I was very nervous, and I had a really hard time, first of all, even going that way, because I liked the natural way. I figured the body knows how to heal itself. But I did that a lot because family wanted me to, and for peace of mind too. And when they went in to go do this biopsy, they went to find it first so they could mark where it was, and it was gone. I count that a lot of prayer and fasting. I think that's why it's gone. However, I am left with cysts. I still have cysts through my body, and I am still dealing with reflux that I've had. It started really happening when I was a teenager, about 15, 16. I was hospitalized at one point because I wasn't eating or drinking because it hurt so bad. And I was on medication back then, and now I've found different ways to deal with it. Aloe vera, and not eating citrus, not eating too close to bedtime, and things like that. And once in a while it puts me in bed and I can't move, because if I move or breathe deep, it hurts too bad, and I feel the burning pain every time my heart beats. So I've got the cysts, I've got my reflux, and I also inherited gout from my dad's side of the family. It's funny because we have gout in the same toe and the same hip and our knees. It's funny. It's not funny, it's terrible. But and the big part of that I've done is meat. When I eat too much meat or cheese or things high in purines, I start hurting. And that's one reason I'm a big what's the word? I don't eat a lot of meat, and that's a big part of why. And I've seen other things that tells me not to eat a lot of meat with the fungus and with the reflux, and I have a lot of issues, and all of them point. I did some study. Okay, I'm going to study on this fungus, and I'm going to eat this way, and I'm going to take the supplements for that. So I wrote everything down. Well, that's a long list of things to do. And then I wrote everything down for the gout and what I should and shouldn't do, and supplements, and everything for the reflux. And you know, when you put all those together, there's a lot of things you can eat, but there's a lot of things you can't eat, and all of the supplements, it's overwhelming. So one day I was in a snowstorm while I was working for a company, and I had all day because nobody's coming because of the snowstorm. And I put all those 3 lists into one, and I found out that a lot of disease is